What's up, graphic designers? So this quote, if not now, then when, it's inspiring, it's motivating. However, it's not particularly visually appealing, is it? However, if we're gonna play with color and font and size and text juxtaposition, we can create something wholly new that evokes a different kind of emotion in the audience. So we're gonna take a couple examples from these visuals that I found on Pinterest, designed by professional graphic designers. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna identify our own quotes, and we're going to build on this text template as we have right here. Oh, work hard. Rule number 2. Staying humble isn't a rule for this class, but it's one that I would encourage you guys to embrace. All right, so here is what I know. We need to find some quotes. So we've got inspirational quotes. We've got some positive aesthetic, short and deep. But if we scroll down to the bottom of this document, I notice that we've got 3-word, 2-word quotes. And among the quotes that I like, trust your vision, stay focused. So that's going to be our inspiration for right now. So I'm going to do a couple things. 1, I'm going to return to Photoshop. 2, I'm going to go to Window, Arrange, and then just like we did with the forgery project, we're going to tile all vertically. Okay, that's cool. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the hand tool. If we press H, we can pull it up, and that looks great. And we're going to design or sort of reimagine this quote on one of these 4 quadrants. I'm going to go with the upper left-hand corner, and let's just zoom in. I'm going to press Command plus to zoom in, and then H to shift over, and there we go. So we're going to build right here. All right, so the quote that I selected a moment ago was, trust your vision, stay focused. So this is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to have this quote, I'm going to shift it up to the top, and we're going to need to now find some new fonts. I know that we've got that brand new website that we all love. It's defont.com. It's amazing. And so right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste that text in here, and we're going to change the font from 25 to 200. We're going to press submit, and here's what we're going to look for. We're going to look for like a block font and then a script font. So for example, royalty free, this one looks cool, although I feel like focused and the stay focused line is a little, it's not as clear as I would like. So this is going to take a second. Okay, I like Adelia. That's one that I've used in the past. I'm going to download it, and we're going to get one more. Now we need a block font. And let's go to Akira Expanded. We'll see what happens. I'm going to download it. And the reason we want a block font and a script font is because it creates like a nice juxtaposition. These are some classic font pairings. This is what we want to be aspiring to. All right, I'm going to go to the downloads folder. I'm going to open it up, and we're going to download these 2 zip folders. And we got Adelia. I'm going to double click. We want the OTF file, and okay, it's validating, and we're going to replace. I think maybe this is already on my computer. Typically, you're going to want to install it. All right, so we got Adelia. We got to get Akira Expanded. I don't think I have this one here, so we're going to open up this folder. We're going to get the OTF file, and in the lower right-hand corner, it's going to say install. Beautiful, amazing. All right, so Akira Expanded is already downloaded. This is going to be our Trust Your Vision font. All right, so I'm going to highlight, copy, and then paste just the word trust. And I'm going to press Command T, and I'm going to press check to confirm, and I'm going to press T. Actually, you know what we're going to do, guys? I'm going to click on this box up here at the very top, that black box. And then if we pull the mouse away, it automatically pulls up the color picker. I'm going to get that red. Oh, there we go. We're going to press trust. This font, Arial, is not the one we want. We want Akira Expanded, I believe it's called. So I'm going to press AKI. Boom. Here it is, trust. I'm going to press Command T to actually, I'm going to press Command minus to zoom out just a tad. And all right, this looks great. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to teach you something new today. I love learning new things. If we press Command J, it's going to make a copy, and I can see that in the layers palette. And so now what we can do is I'm going to drag trust about right there, and then I'm going to press Command J again, and I'm going to drag it down. And so now what I can do is press T for type, and I'm going to type in your. Okay, and I'll shift this over just a tad. That looks great. And then vision. You know what I'm going to do? Let's see if this works. I'm going to press Command C, Command V, and no, sadly it doesn't work. So I'm simply just going to type it in. All right, and we're going to center align it. All right, this looks great. We also want to stay focused. I know that that other font was Adelia, so I'm gonna zoom in, and you notice that this has kind of got that artistic, be kind cursive-y, scripty font. So I'm gonna, oh, you know what we're gonna do? We're not gonna click and try to add text on top of it, because what Photoshop thinks is that we're gonna be modifying that text that's already there. So instead what I'm doing is I'm gonna click once, and I'm gonna write in stay, and we're gonna change this to Adelia, and I can see that it's right there. Beautiful. We're gonna make this not red but black. I'm gonna press Command T, and we're gonna see what happens. And okay, this is a beautiful thing about this class. So I don't love this. You know why? It's too busy. There's not enough contrast. The word slay gets lost in here. So this is a real world example of how you really have to experiment with what you're doing. So let's try focus, and we'll see what happens. I know that if we press Command J, we can shift this down, and we want this on top of that vision. And I'm going to type in focused. Okay. And I don't love this. So, this doesn't look great to me. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch gears a little bit. And we're going to go back to dafont.com. We're going to get another scripty font. But in the meantime, I'm going to take a little inspiration from maybe this dream big quote. And what we'll do is, check this out, guys. We're almost done. I'm going to put stay focused. Stay focused right here. And this is what we're going to do. I'm going to press T. We're going to make this white. And now we can't see stay anymore. However, if we click effects in the lower right hand corner and we click stroke, we don't want that pink. That was from yesterday's assignment. I'm going to click the color box, and I'm going to click the eyedropper tool, and I'm going to get that red. Okay, this looks cool. I'm going to press OK to confirm. I'm going to drop down the size just a tad. Okay, that looks cool. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, you guys, I just love Photoshop so much. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to click and delete focused. I'm going to click slay. I'm going to press Command J and then Command T. And I'm going to shift this over. I'm going to increase the size just a tad. And now, it's so important to stay focused. Shout out to you guys for staying focused. I very much appreciate it. And now maybe we can have something that looks a little bit like this. We're going to experiment. You're going to think about like what looks good. I think this looks much better than that original idea that I had. And you know, that's what Photoshop is. Photoshop is so much about experimentation, playing around and seeing what looks good. It's about trusting your vision. I've got 1 quote down, 3 to go. You guys are going to have fun. You're going to let me know if you have any questions. Layer styles, dafont.com. Have fun. Good luck.